morning. Last day of this batch that I'm saying good morning. So from tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you can have a sound sleep till maybe 8 or whatever time permits. For me, the batch continues for CA intermediate. So my life remains same at 5:30 get up. Okay, so we are going to talk about bullish chart patterns today. So yesterday, if you remember, we had talked about one first type of chart pattern yesterday, and which was up flag. Don't look into the notes. If you remember, it was evidenced by what? First, there is a uptrend, then there is a consolidation, and then there is a breakout above this. Correct? Again, ignore colors today. So what do we do in this case? Tell me. Here, will there be a range of consolidation which I can talk about? Yes. So range of consolidation, basically I'll draw what is the upper and what is the lower. And this upper and lower lines, I will call it like a cloth of the flag. Correct? This start of up move, I'm going to consider as what? Pole of the flag. And then what do I determine? First of all, I determine what is this? Height. Correct? First of all, I determine this height. This height is going to be what? This height is going to help me. Let us say this is X. This X is going to help me to calculate target. Which target? Time target or price target? Price target. This X is going to be added to the resistance of this breakout candle. Correct? So here I am going to add up X, same amount. Yes, same amount I'm going to add up here. And this price level, whichever I get, is going to be my target price. Correct? That's going to be my target price. Then we also said that distance from the pole till the breakout candle. Distance from the pole to the breakout candle. This is, let us say, Y. See, basically Y are what? Number of candles. Correct? So if I'm talking about number of candles is equal to 45. So what had happened? Tell me, in 45 days, what had happened? There was a start of the uptrend till breakout candle. This was 45 candles. How do I calculate my time target? Tell me. 45 divided by 3. So ideally within a time frame of 15 days or 15 weeks or 15 months. Why am I saying 15 days or 15 weeks or 15 months? Depends on the time frame of this chart. If this chart is monthly, then it's going to be 15 months. If this is going to be weekly, 15 weeks. And if this is the daily chart, 15 days. Absolutely okay till here? Can you recall what we did yesterday for the up flag? Yes. Today we are going to start off with the second bullish pattern, which is known as an inverted head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so today we are going to do a little bit of drawing. So write this down: inverted head and shoulder pattern, heading. And it's okay even if you don't draw candlesticks for each and everything. Just everyone pay attention on the screen for a second. What you can do is you can just draw it something like this: a line, then a shoulder, a head, a shoulder, and at the end draw this breakout candle. Is this clear? Done till here? Have you drawn it? Yes. Let's now understand how do I calculate that what is my price target. First we'll talk about price target, then time target. Can you tell me which is the resistance line which is creating the problem? The upper line. This line is called as the resistance line, or this is also called as the neck line. Resistance line or the neck line, if you want to write it simultaneously. Resistance line or neck line. Is this okay? Now, if I were to calculate the price target, what has happened? Understand, it went up, faced a resistance, went down, again tried to go up. This was the lowest point. Again it tested, again it came down. But this time what has happened? The bears which were very aggressive here. So basically यहाँ से bears aggressive हो गए थे ना? Bears were aggressive from here, they took it down. From here bulls took it up. Again from here bears took it down, but bulls immediately took it up from here. So can I say bulls won pretty quickly as compared to this phase? Yes? Agreed? So now what is said, many a times we'll see this, hear this phrase in the market that all these analysts say that worst is behind us. The bad times are behind us. It's a very favorite line of of all these analyst guys. So whenever I'm at this point, can I say the worst is behind us? Yes. See here, the bears were winning, bulls took it over. Bears were winning for a long time, bulls took it over. Here the winning point for bears was for a short-lived time frame, and immediately bulls took it over. Correct? So here we say that this worst scenario that the bulls have seen, this height till the end of the head. Okay, I know it's a lot of lines, so I'll draw it like this. From here till the end of the head, this line, this. If this is X, in simple words, can I say how much low has it gone from the neckline that I'm calculating? Assume this is 100 rupees move. Okay, then what is my price target? 100 rupees from the breakout candle, that is a neckline breakout. So I'm going to calculate 100 rupees from here. That will be my what? This is my price target. Wait, don't write. I'll also talk about time target and then you can write. This is my price target. Okay, till here? Now how much is the time target? It is said that from end of your first shoulder, can you see this is the shoulder? End of the first shoulder till the breakout candle. Okay, what is the time frame? End of first shoulder till what? Yes, till breakout candle. जितने भी candles आएंगे, number of candles divided by 3 is going to be your time target. Is this clear? Yes? If you want to quickly draw it. Yes. There is again this theory which says that generally if we have tested a resistance for a specific, see if you have observed this, we are all the patterns that we are going to discuss, we are focusing more on breakouts. Okay, so it's something like this. A stock price is trying to go hard, it's coming back, it's trying to go hard, it's coming back. So basically we are building the strength in this entire process. So it's something like maybe if you are practicing running every day and you get tired at a particular point, okay, then you again go ahead, run the second lap, you're tired again, third lap, but the pace at which you will get tired, maybe on day 1 of exercise you'll get tired on the first day only, day 2 of your exercise you might get tired in the 1.5 lap. So is your efficiency increasing? Your efficiency is increasing. So basically if this is day 1 of practice, this is day 2 of practice, day 3 of practice, day 4 of your practice, then your efficiency to move faster has gone up. That is the logic. Now by how much is backtesting? Okay, so by how much can the stock reach even in divided by 2 also? Yes. Can it, let me just complete. Can it reach the price target in divided by 2 number of candles also? Yes. Can it take divided by 4 also? Can be a little bit longer time target as well. But again, those who did the backtesting for head and shoulder pattern, they found that in majority of the cases, somewhere around divided by 3 number of candles, because it has gained that much strength. That's why it is moving forward quickly. Huh? this top of the head to the resistance. This one, this number of candles. Okay, you can test this out. This is not written in the original theory. What he is trying to tell, instead of doing this divided by 3, you can try out counting this number of candles. And this can be your time target. Could be possible. It could be close to your divided by 3 answer also. But then do a back testing. This is not what the original theory says. Test it. Yeah, exactly. Ultimately, we want to reach the price target. It's just in how much time frame. That's it. Yes, that is a question now. What if the time target is not reached within the stipulated time? Then what? Anyone? Okay. So generally, again, stick back to our basics. Number 1, have I got my basic expected return? Our basic expected return was 3 to 5%. See, all these are breakout candles patterns that we are studying. So I'm never going to give you target for 1 year, 2 years target, and then you're saying, I got 3% return, very good. Then better invest in saving account. Okay. Whatever we are talking about is like less than a month category. Okay. And even in less than a month, you are getting 3%. Annualized, it is 36% return. Fair enough? Yes. If you have reached your 3% return, if you're not still going ahead with if you're not hitting that price target, I think it is still okay to quit. Number one. Number 2, you can put a trailing stop loss. It is going higher, okay, by a very minute point, okay. What was the trailing stop loss concept? Immediate previous candle's low will be my trailing stop loss. If it is hit, I quit. If it is not hitting my previous day's low, let it go higher. Every day by 0.2%, 0.1%. I'm happy with that. Trailing stop loss order can be put in certain brokers. Yes, it can be. Zerodha offers trailing stop loss. I'm not aware about each and every broker, but yes, Zerodha does. Fact. Right. Yeah, it is important to know these things. Trailing stop loss, whenever you put a stop loss order, it asks whether it's a normal stop loss or a trailing stop loss. There's a type of order separately where you can put a trailing stop loss. I'll make a separate video on YouTube also if you want. How to put a trailing stop loss in Zerodha. That can be done. Because I'll tell you, the majority of the people, okay, you may claim it as a promotion for Zerodha. It's okay. I don't get even 1 rupee for account opening. Okay. I do get what can you say, a brokerage sharing if a brokerage is generated. Okay. But then I don't think it is anywhere connected to my strategies, because till day I have never talked about even one intraday strategy. Not even once. Only for that Bollinger Band squeeze, I said that can work for that 15-minute candle. Okay. Brokers like Zerodha will charge you only and only for an intraday transaction. If you take a delivery of the shares, so if you buy today and sell even tomorrow, your brokerage is 0. It's free. Upstocks, exactly same. You buy today, you sell today only, you'll be charged a brokerage. But you buy today, you sell tomorrow or any day after that, a brokerage is 0. So I feel everyone should open an account with a discount broker for these delivery trades. Delivery trades scale, it is the best. You don't I mean, then you get, let us say, even if you're gaining 3%, it's an absolute 3% return for you. Otherwise, what happens, all these big brokers, the traditional brokers, I can say, like it could be ICICI Securities or HDFC Securities, Motilal Oswal, Edelweiss, Angel Broking. Okay, what happens is that they will charge you at least 0.3, 0.4% brokerage. So 0.3 भी अगर किया तो 0.3 on buy side, 0.3 on sell side. 0.6 is anyways gone. Plus taxes is different. Okay, so then your absolute return is going to go down. And in that, if your 1% is gone, then makes no sense. So that's what I'm telling you, that if you want, I feel that you should open an account with such a discount broker. You can find always in all my YouTube videos in the description box. I always give links for opening these accounts. So it becomes easy for the entire process to open the account. Delivery based is always good for discount brokers, Zerodha or Upstocks. And just for your information, trading view is seen on Zerodha. It's not a pro version to my knowledge. I mean, there is a restriction on how many number of indicators you can put on the chart. So like I can put any number of indicators on the chart at one shot because I have a pro version. If you don't have a pro version, trial version, that I guess it allows maximum 2 or maximum 3 maximum. But anyways, you can put MACD, you can put RSI, you can put volumes, khatam. Huh? No, I'm talking about a normal trading view. Zerodha allows 1 or 2 more if I'm not mistaken. 5, I guess. So yeah, you can always choose such brokers in that case. Okay. And even if you're choosing, then as I said, that for intraday, it might not make a big difference. For delivery, for sure, it will make a difference. Do that. Try it out. Okay. Chalo. So, why did this entire discussion take place? Asat's ka time pass. But okay. Have you understood? Oh yes, why not? Can you transfer shares from one demat account to other? Absolutely, you can. If you want to do a practical on this, you can try transferring your securities to my account also. Okay. Yeah, that's known as an off-market transfer, and there is something known as a delivery slip. Okay, so you go to the broker. For example, if he has an account with Motilal Oswal right now, just as an example, you have okay, you have an account with Zerodha, you want to shift to Upstocks. Okay, as an example, you go to Zerodha's account, you go to Zerodha's office. You'll have to fill a delivery instruction slip, or delivery transfer slip, or transfer slip, I guess. Transfer slip has to be filled out. Who is the transferor? Which shares you want to transfer? How many shares you want to transfer? To whom you have to transfer? Their account details. If you fill it, they'll charge you something for this, but that will be definitely lesser than the brokerage. These are just transfer charges that they charge. Okay, and shares will be transferred. So that even I have experience. I've done this. My mom said that when I became a chartered accountant, she said, "What do you want?" I said, "I can see some L&T shares in your account. Thank you." She said, "You'll have to do all these things." I said, "I'll do that." So I transferred few shares from her account to my account, and my husband got HDFC Bank from his mamaji. So that's how you can ask for gifts instead of cash. Okay. So is this clear? How to transfer shares? Yes. Head and shoulders pattern is also clear. Is this a bullish pattern? Is this a bearish pattern? It's a bullish pattern. Okay. And as I said, we are going to focus more on what? Breakout patterns. Okay. So first breakout pattern is clear. Let's move on to the second one. Okay. We did discuss this. Close is above the neckline. Okay. First understand this. If you want to write down afterwards, I'll tell you. First, what has happened? It's a revision of inverted head and shoulders. Huh? When did we take a call? There was a close above neckline. Matlab there was a breakout. That is the first point. Second, what happened? Very important. Increased volume on breakout candle. How do you define increased volume on breakout candle? The volume should be greater than last 4 or 5. Correct? Third one. X is what? Vertical distance from low of the head to the neckline. Have you written the same thing? Drawn the same thing? Price target is what? Intersection point of neckline and breakout candle. That just for you to draw this. So this was the intersection point, na? From the intersection point of the neckline and breakout candle plus, so this was the breakout candle, let us say. So this distance, whatever, say this is X, then I'm going to add X here. Correct? And time target is what? First neck point to breakout candle divided by 3. Same thing we have discussed. Have you, from first neck point, end of first neck point, correct? End of first neck point. You want to write this down, or have you already written? No? What should be end of? I'll just wait for half a minute, maybe just be a bit quick while writing down. Extreme right side. So like this one. End of first neck point. On the breakout candle, it is the point at which it is intersecting. Neckline is the neckline plus X. So resistance plus X, correct. His point was, let us say the low is here for this candle. Are we going to add X from here? No, we are going to add X from the resistance neckline. Yeah. Sometimes it could be a very big red candle. Very big green candle or a very big red candle. Then it becomes which point or which price target out of this. So always intersection. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Was it a big green you wanted to say? You said big red, so I got confused. Oh. Yes. So whatever stocks we have discussed, all are doing as per what we have discussed. DMart exactly retraced from yesterday's level, if you have checked this. That was a classic, and that's what I said. I was happy that in fact it went down to that level. I got a very practical example for Fibonacci yesterday. It was at Fibonacci support and perfectly it bounced back from the Fibonacci level. So hopefully it goes up to our target as well. Exactly. That is the only reason why it is going down right now. See, I had told you maybe on day one where technical analysis fails. If you remember yesterday also Mangesh asked a doubt that if I'm talking about buzz stocks is basically where a lot of news pour in. The moment any news pours in and which comes all of a sudden, then technical analysis will fail. You'll have no choice for that. It will go down. It will go down. Huh? No, there might have been some other news. I'll tell you, it's a simple logic. If promoters are selling stake, then supply in the market is going to increase. Correct? Right now, I have, let us say 80%. I'm the promoter of DMart. I have 80% of the shares. SEBI says I can't hold more than 75% shares. And this additional 5% shares that I'm holding, they are not trading in the market right now. They're with me. The moment I sell 5% of the shares, some lakh crore shares are going to be in the market. And with that, supply is going to increase. Plain economics, more supply, demand is more or less similar, price is going to drop. Of course, it will come up after some time, because if there's a big price correction, the price correction is only because of promoter stake sale and not because of fundamentals going wrong. Okay, so what can be the strategy is that if we get an up move in another 2-3 days, even if our basic price can be covered, then we can quit, because if the news of promoter selling stake comes up in the next week, you might see a bigger correction. It might be some different news maybe, which was accompanied by that. Promoter selling stake never comes with an up move. Logically, there might have been some other announcement that they might have made. That might be possible. Huh? Oh no, 5% selling stake is like a huge amount. It's a huge amount. Like I hold 100 shares of DMart and I am selling 5% of my shares. It's like 5 shares. These guys are holding in lakhs. So their 5% is going to be a crazy number of shares. In lakh crores, it's going to be a big one. Absolutely, absolutely it will. Chalo, shall we move on? Write down the next one. It's a double bottom chart pattern. Double bottom. Okay, wait. There are two theories for this actually, double bottom. You draw this one. 1, 2. Draw till here. Maybe it was from an uptrend, by the way. Okay. So basically, double bottom, there could be two scenarios where people interpret double bottom kind of a chart formation. Some people bet on the resistance being broken, like we are doing right now, and some people bet on the support being broken. Okay. Double bottom, I'm not a very big fan of double bottom. If we take this as our breakout, okay, because already it has tested it once, it has tested it twice, it has run up to this level, and then we are calculating the price target. Okay, so this sometimes has failed. I mean, whatever trades I have taken for double bottom, it had been a 50-50% ratio where I took a trade at this point. Okay, because a majority ground was already covered. Then I tried with a little bit different strategy. This is also a strategy given by various people, wherein they calculate this downfall from the uppermost point. This downfall is calculated. Let us say this is X. So basically support 1, support 2. Okay. And now what we expect is, we are not talking about this. Oh. It doesn't happen. What? Okay. Let's say we are here. This is where we have to take the call basically. One more time, understand. Okay. Has it tested the bottom once? Yes or no? Yes. Has it tested the bottom second time? Yes. And now ideally twice if the bottom is tested, it should ideally go up. If at second time only had it cracked down, it means that the support is broken. Now it is going to fall. But if it has tested the bottom twice, then there's a great possibility that it will go up. Okay. What could be my price target in this case? We have to be a little bit cautious, I can say, on this. Generally, the price target from here is X by 2. In simple words, if here the downfall was of 100, then our price target should be this line, support line, plus, tell me na, 50 only, na? My price target should be 50 only. So we are betting that it comes till here only, half of it. This is my bet point. This one. Why this is so also I will tell you. Because like he said right now, instead of a double top, a double top or a double bottom, there is a very famous chart pattern known as a triple top or a triple bottom also. Okay. Could it happen that it comes up here and again it tests the bottom? Yes. Okay. So instead of waiting for the topmost point, we quit at half level only. So even if it goes for the testing triple bottom, we are still out of the game anyways. And maybe then you can go for the triple bottom additional trade also. Okay. So double top, double bottom, triple top, triple bottom, all are famous. Because people feel that after a double top, after a double bottom, third bottom can also be seen. Don't wait till this end. Don't wait till this entire journey. You might evidence a third bottom also. So before we hit the top, what are we going to do? We are going to quit at half of the rally only. So we get a safe trade. Is this okay? Yes? You want to draw this? So basically it could be starting with a down move or a downtrend. Down move / downtrend when it starts. This is support 1, support 2, and this is my target. Done? Okay, one important point here to be noted. When do I take a call here? Very important point. I have not drawn it till here. Shall I start? Yes. You should take a call only when you see a... Oh wow, exact it had come off. Almost. Not exactly overlapping. Here you should see a big green candle. This confirms that your support is being honored. Okay, your second bottom should be accompanied with a big green candle. So if you want to make a note there, if you want to write below, the second support should see a big green candle. Okay, what does it mean? Can I say here the bulls are showing power now? That is why we could see a good green, and means it has honored the support, and now there's a great chance that it will go up. Is this okay? Yes. Now question comes up is, what is my time target? Time target we generally take from this point, my first support point, till my breakout candle. Breakout is basically the green candle that we talked right now. Okay, so if you want to draw there and also write it simultaneously, shall I dictate time target? Number of candles, write down time target is equal to number of candles from first bottom, to what? To the green candle, or to the breakout candle, to the green or breakout candle, to the green breakout candle, into bracket. किधर होता है green breakout candle? Where is it? At the second support. Into bracket, at the second support, divided by 3. This is okay? Have you understood this? Can we go on? Yes. Okay, let's revise this pattern quickly. Tell me what happens first. Equal bottoms from the same downtrend. Okay. Theoretically 1, 2. Theoretically. Practically, could it be like a little bit of deviation like this? A little bit, not much. Okay, don't say that this is also double bottom. It's like one shoulder and head as good as. Okay, so a 0.5 or a 1% deviation here and there is okay, not much. Okay, so equal bottoms. Acha, even one more point. People also take this as a double bottom. One, let us say, there was an uptrend, whatever, and this is not a double bottom. You saw so many up moves, down moves. You saw an uptrend here. Maybe there could have been a sideways trend here. Then there was a down move. So what have I written? What is the first point? It should be in continuation. Okay, then I can say it's the double bottom pattern. Wait, understand this. The point that I was trying to tell you. Okay, this is upper, higher highs, then sideways. Okay, then you can see this. Okay, can I say there's a good support at this level? Can I say there's a good support at this level? Yes, but this is not a double bottom formation. Okay, are you understanding the difference? Yes, double bottom formation qualify करने के लिए it has to be from the same downtrend. In this you can't say that number of candles. Now you can imagine this time target. That will be crazy because this can be a big, like even 6 months, 7 months pattern also. So don't apply the time target, price target here. Okay, yes. What is the second one? The white candle with increased volumes after second bottom. So whatever, have we written this, that big green candle? And there you can put a small star mark. And what can you write down? This is obviously our, every time we are using the same rule, by the way. That green candle, whichever is appearing as like a breakout, it has to be accompanied by increase in volumes. You are seeing this every single time. Okay, increased volumes. X is what? Vertical distance from what? Double bottom level to what? Highest point between the two bottoms. Did we discuss the same thing? Double bottom between till there. And target is what? Bottom level plus x by 2. So if you remember 1, 2, we said this distance is, let us say 50. Then where do I take a call? Do I buy here or do I buy at B point or do I buy at A point? Everyone, I'll buy at A point. And once I buy at A point, what is my target? Let us say this was 50. My target is going to be 25. I hope everyone is very clear with this now. Yes. And time target is going to be from the first bottom to white candle divided by 3. Wait. Okay. Is this okay till here? No doubt. Can I go on with the next one? Yes. You don't have that. He's clicking a picture. Maybe you can take it from him. And to write it down quickly. Okay. Yes, every time you see a double bottom chart formation, you have to try this out. As I said, if you are not having money at that point of time, do a paper trade, but do it. Go in always for a double bottom. See, I'll tell you, technical analysis is that powerful that if you know yesterday, almost all our stocks have performed well. And Nifty was down yesterday by almost 70 or 80 points. Nifty down by 80 points is a big move. Almost nearing 100 points Nifty is not at all a small move. And in that, all our stocks yesterday, like Sudarshan Chemical and DMart, all have gone up by almost Sudarshan is up, I guess, by 5% yesterday. 6% yesterday. Whatever percentage. Okay. So that's the power of technical analysis. Can we go on? Yes. I have not formed any of these theories. Don't worry. I've just studied and I'm trying to apply it. Okay. This is a very amazing pattern, a rounding bottom pattern. Okay. Let's understand what has happened in this. First we'll understand this. Rounding bottom, what is this? What is the criteria? Historically highly priced. Let's understand this. I'll give you time to write down, or maybe you can take a photograph afterwards. Historically highly priced. Okay, so you can imagine something like this, very high. Let's say this is the graph, it's very high, sharp fall. Okay. Consolidation for minimum 2 years. And then what is happening? Breakout above the resistance from the consolidation. So let us say this is happening. And this is our candle. Green candle. Huh? You can see it red, but you have to assume it is green. Okay, breakout above the resistance from consolidation, and this is a multi-bagger pattern. Okay, I'm going to tell you what is the logic behind this, and this study is to be done only on a monthly chart. This study can't be done on a sorry. Okay, so first of all, let us understand what is the logic behind this. Okay, I'll quickly draw it here also if you want. There is a very nice, it was trading at a very high, sharp fall, then it's like this, sideways trend for how many years? Almost 2 years. Then you can see a breakout candle. Okay, what is the logic behind this? The logic is that it was historically high priced, means it was doing well in the past. Maybe there was a management failure, or maybe there was a product failure. Something has gone wrong. No, I don't say Yes Bank will qualify for this, because no. First understand the logic. If it is a fraud, don't take this as a pattern, because the cleanup process can take a long time. If it's a management failure, could it be a management failure? Yes, that management was not able to manage it properly. The product that they were trying to innovate did not work well. That is the reason why it underperformed for a long period of time. And maybe they are launching a new product. Maybe they launched a product at this phase. It has started performing and it broke after almost 2 years. Like he's saying Reliance Industries, maybe. I tried to check one chart pattern for this also. We are almost near this point right now at that chart. And it had a factory on Pune, Mumbai Bangalore highway also. If you have heard about this name, it's RACHANA Industries. Once upon a time, it was a stock where people used to say this will overtake L&T like this within no time. But then some product failures, some management failures. So no fraud, by the way, there's no fraud in this company. They could not perform. They could not achieve the goals that they were trying to set. There were some forex losses also apparently. I've not done a good fundamental analysis on this as of now. That's my target for fundamental analysis right now. Because if fundamentally it is doing well, plus it is in the multi-bagger technical pattern also, then I might buy this stock in the coming few days. So that's what I'm doing. Fundamentally, even I have not done a good study of that. To what I remember when I used to see this chart, maybe it makes some ethanol related machines. This is what I remember of Raj. We can also check the chart pattern for this. Okay. You have to write this down first, and then we'll check out the chart pattern. Quickly write it down while writing be a bit fast. And you can draw this also, whatever I've drawn. Yeah, 2 years. See, higher the better. Always higher the better. It could be even a little bit lower than that. 1 year, 10 months or something like that. I will dictate the time targets once you're done with this. Okay. I didn't see that India Bulls chart. We'll check. Maybe, I'm not sure. Write down first point. Price target is equal to. First price target is historical high. First price target is equal to historical high. So let us say it used to trade at 900 rupees and this range is, let us say 150 rupees के आसपास का range है. Okay, so what should be our first price target? Historic high, whatever it has seen in the past, the glory of the past is the first time target, is the first price target. There itself write the time target, expected to be achieved within 1 year. There itself you have to write down dash expected to be achieved. Their first time target, first price target dash expected to be achieved within 1 year. This chart doesn't, so you can write here 250 instead of 150, otherwise my example will be wrong. If you have written these levels, you can write it 250 and 900 if you have written. So resistance was around 250, 900 was the good hold high. Write down second price target. We also have a second price target here. Only pattern wherein we have two price targets. Second price target is equal to 5 times of breakout level. Is equal to 5 times of breakout level. What is 5 times of breakout level? In our example, tell me what is the breakout level? 250. Correct? So 250 into 5. Okay? So it will be 1250 and this will be achieved in a time target of 2 years. Of course, from the breakout. So in our example, additional return is not that fast. It could be different scenarios also. So I hope you have written this down. Second target. Second target, have you written? Will be what? 5 times of breakout, and that will be achieved in 2 years from the breakout only, of course. 2 years from breakout, not from 2 years after achieving the first target. So I will tell you, see, technical analysts will say it's a rounding bottom, perfect parameter, buy without checking out anything else. Only technical analysts will definitely say that. But again, this is my problem, that being a chartered accountant, I always believe in fundamentals also. So charts don't lie, never. But I feel that charts backed by fundamental analysis, it's always a better option. And if we can understand balance sheet, why shouldn't I be using my core knowledge? So I always check what are the last 3 quarterly results. Also check last 3 quarterly results, whether it's performing well or not. Okay, you can check what is their various ratios that I've discussed in my fundamental analysis batch, like debt to equity ratio, is it improving? Current ratio, is it improving? A lot many parameters which can be checked. Have they added any product lines because of which there's a change in the pattern? What has happened? We should know what has happened. You will see many technical analyst teachers saying that I don't know what is balance sheet, I don't know what is P&L, but this is going to happen. Okay, this is pure technical analyst. But I feel that if you know the reason also why there's a turnaround strategy which is maybe working, then you can be more confident while entering the call. That's it. It's a double confirmation. You can see a rounding bottom in Tata Steel. Yes? Okay, we'll check Praj first. Yeah. This is a long-term pattern. This is the only long-term pattern that we have done. Because this was done on which chart? Monthly chart. Yes. In this case, even if you don't check MACD, RSI, it's okay. It's a whole and soul pattern in itself. But again, more and more confirmations you have, stronger is your call. If you can see an MACD crossover also, if you can see RSI is also nearing 60, then what else do you want? Then आंखें बंद करके buy करने में भी point. आंखें बंद नहीं करना है. We have checked it and then we are buying. Okay, so here you can see that we have a Praj chart. Let me fully loaded. Okay, instead of D, I'm going to check out what? 1 month. ठीक है? Just trying to analyze this. Just check this out. Does it exactly fit into our pattern? Read out what is the first point. Historic highs. Sharp fall. Okay. By the way, when you were also, oh, sharp fall. By the way, this is 2008. No, 1st of October 2007. And the lowest point is 2nd of March 2009. So sharp fall is fall in 2 years. Okay. But on this is a monthly chart, na? So in 1 year, you are going to get only 12 candles. So only 24 candles it's showing a fall, but it's a sharp fall. Then can you see this? 1, 2, 3. Correct? Yes. First resistance, second resistance, third resistance. It's struggling at the fourth resistance right now. Fourth time it is struggling there. But can I say historical high? Consolidation for at least 2 years we were saying. Okay, this point is 2009 and we are at 2020 right now. It's almost what, 10 years consolidation at this level. Then I will definitely say that if it were to break out above this, we also have to confirm what the management did so that this is happening. Unless and until you don't know what has happened, I don't think it's a good call to take it just based on this. Again, if you're a big fan of only technical analysis, go ahead and buy this. It will qualify. But I personally feel having more logic behind this makes more sense. Okay, but is it exactly fitting into our criteria? It is. And here if you will say that, ma'am, here there was a breakout. So actually if you check this out, it's a head and shoulder pattern also on a monthly chart. Okay, just see this, it's a shoulder, it's a head, and it's a shoulder, and you can clearly see the neckline also. Correct? But there is accompanied by another shoulder here. But here, even if you check out the breakout candle, here see, the price is 115. 115. The volume is also very high. And from 115 back to back 1 to 3 months, it has closed at 156. So 3 months, 115 to 150 plus. So almost 20-30% returns in 1 month it has already given in the recent past. Okay, but then again it saw a big correction. Then again this part worries me, that what happened exactly. So that's why first understand what has happened in it and then go in for this rounding bottom pattern. Okay, let's check Tata Steel also. I have not seen this chart for a rounding bottom, but let's try to check it out. Oh, you wanted to tell about the management. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So some impact of taxes you're saying. Okay. This is like a double bottom. Again, such an amazing example of a double bottom. This is on a monthly chart though. But see, bottom number 1, bottom number 2. If you remember, is it coming on in the same trend? Correct? So 2 bottoms here. Let's check this out. What was our parameter for our target price? Tell me. This first we have to calculate. From here to this is roughly the support. Everyone agrees? Okay. So this is how much points? This is almost 300 points. Almost 300 points. Okay. Did you see a big green here? Even if you had entered here, this is the support, and support has been very convincingly broken up. Yes, so this was 300. I can bet for at least 150. And यहाँ पे 150 छोड़ो, it has even crossed this. It also broke above this resistance also, and then it again, so see here broken out, it has seen a big rally again. So you can enter here also for a double bottom. First entry point is what? Where support is big, is broken. Second is where your even resistance is also broken. It means it is showing absolute power. Here you can go in again. You could see 1, 2, 3, almost 4, 5 back-to-back green candles, and you see only 5 green candles. This is a monthly chart. It's 5 months in the uptrend. Okay, so now you can see here, even this is my god, 4, 5 months back to back. He's saying that some government intervention for taxes happened at this level. Maybe I stopped tracking Tata Steel long time ago because fundamentally it was doing very bad, so I stopped. I had it in my portfolio long time ago. Exactly. That Chorus is their subsidiary, if I'm not, or they've taken over by that. Chalo, shall we move on to our next chart pattern? Yes. Sorry. Ayat ki. Shikona, don't worry. I am not going to teach you bearish patterns. You are going to teach me bearish patterns. You all are going to teach me bearish patterns, and I'm sure you will be able to do that. Because it's going to be what? Exactly mirror image of what we are learning. And bearish will be applicable only when we are talking about F&O segment. Else you have to go for the intraday chart. And I'm not teaching a lot of intraday. So bearish I do a little bit less in detail. Achha, by the way, up flag have we covered yesterday? Have we written this down also? Price target, time target, everything? Yes. One last in the bullish. It's a listing breakout pattern. Listing breakout. Karo ki. But to take a batch for intraday first, I have to do intraday, and then I will take a batch. Strategies, yeah, maybe it could be a very short, like 3 hours or 4 hours. Weekend seminar, I can say, instead of a batch for intraday. That is doable. Okay. Okay, listing breakout. First point is what? Market euphoria at the time of listing. You understand what is euphoria? Like we saw in IRCTC. Oh, IRCTC listing. That is euphoria. Okay. Same with DMart. Price begins to consolidate after it makes new highs. Euphoria can't be forever. That excitement can't be there forever. So at some point of time, after the euphoria is over, you're going to see a consolidation after it makes a new highs. Okay. Then what happens? People are excited. They'll say, buy. Everything is amazing. That you'll see a consolidation pattern. Then people start understanding there's a consolidation agreed. But anyways, this price level, this up move is also not justified. And then what happens? Price drifts downwards for next 2 years. Okay. So it is a listing breakout. Price drifts down. Okay. And for almost 2 years, again, is it a sharp fall that we are talking about? In listing breakout, we are not talking about a sharp fall, but somewhere it is in the negative sentiment. It's going downwards. For how many years? 2 years almost. Now what will happen? For 2 years, either there's a consolidation, a lower trend, a consolidation, or a continuous sideways trend, you may say. Okay. Now the price will justify the business valuations. Here we are also talking about fundamentals. Whatever valuations now it is seeing at this price level, it is justifiable. Okay, and will trade at this level for next 8 to 10 months. Now people will start believing, okay, this is a justified price maybe. Okay, and after this what happens? As the business improves, then the price will start moving upwards. Can I say the logic behind this is very similar to our rounding bottom pattern? Yes or no? What was the rounding bottom logic? First it had performed well, went down. Acha, went down because of what could be different. Here it goes down because people start feeling it is very much overvalued. Okay, goes down, consolidates at a specific level. Okay, and then people start getting the feeling that yes, now the business is improving. Now something is going in the right direction, and now it will correct. And what is the basic time target now? Sorry, what is the basic price target now? Price will reach at an all-time high level. All-time high could be basically even our first level also. Okay, so I'll dictate this for price target, time target. If you want to quickly just jot this down, I'll wait for half a minute if those who have not jotted it down quickly. Shall I dictate? Write down price target is equal to double of the breakout level. Double of the breakout level. And time target is 1 year. Okay, let's understand this case. So this is market euphoria at the time of what? Listing. So here maybe it got list. DMart example. Issue price was 299. Listed almost around 600, roughly around 600 I can say. Almost it was a double listing. Went up and up and up. Saw a level. People said it's too much of overvaluation. Corrected. Saw some consolidation. It's going up. Now question is this broken out? This is the breakout level. So we wrote something right close above resistance, something like that we have written right now. Na? What have we written? Resistance के above का कुछ तो लिखा ना मैंने, dictate किया ना? Double of the breakout. So this is the breakout level basically. So our resistance is nothing but breakout level, na? Yes, this is the breakout level. And ideally, if this is the breakout level, is double hona chahiye. Double of this should be my double of this level. So let us say this is 100. Then my double of 100 hona chahiye. So my target, so double of this will be 200. That should be my target. This should be my price target. And what is the time target? 1 year. Is this okay? Issue price, yeah. That's okay. That, I mean, that does happen. It is, there's no thumb rule that if the demand is higher, if it gets oversubscribed, then it will be listing above the issue price or something like that. No rule like that. I'll just delete other parameters. Okay, this is a weekly time frame of DMART. Right. See, if you remember this, what did I say? First point is what? Market euphoria at the time of listing. Had I drawn this part, first there'll be an up move, ma? Oh, DMART, everyone will start going crazy. So here you can see the level. The first level is around 600 rupees. Correct? 600 to it's just madly in an uptrend without even one sharp fall. Till what level? Almost 1650 roughly. 1700. 1650 we will take. 1650. Okay. Now what has happened? This is what? 30th July 2018. Okay. And here you could see a consolidation from there. 30th July 2018, whatever. Till here. 16th September 2019. Okay. We did talk about that there is a consolidation in the time. We talked about this, no? See, consolidation. Here it's a flat sideways, na? For how many, like 1 year, I said, na? 8 to 10 months, something like that we said, na? 8 to 10 months. Okay. Instead of 8 to 10 months, here we saw a sideways trend for how much? Almost more than 1 year. Tell me what is the date for this 30th July 2018. What is this? 16th September. Correct? Almost more than 1 year. And if you remember, always have this thumb rule. Is there a breakout? Yes. Is the breakout by a big green candle? Yes. Are the volumes also high? It's very difficult to check out the volumes here. 1 minute. I'll just... Okay, this one is the big green candle. Okay. I'm able to... No, I can't show it very nicely. But I hope you're understanding this. This, okay, otherwise just believe me, I'm telling you. You can go and check it at home also. The volume is higher than the previous 4 or 5 candles. Is that also satisfying the scenario? Now, only thing is that, is it 4 to 5 days? We are at a weekly candle right now. We're at a weekly candle. So, weekly candle is showing this very clear. So, it's like a mid-term. It's not a short-term thing we are talking about now. It's a middle term because our price time target is what? 1 year. So, I should not be ideally looking at a 15-minute chart or a 1-day chart. Again, going back to our basics, who am I? For this stock, I'm a medium-term investor at least, not a short-term investor. Almost, yes, you can say here. It could be like up flag, so a journey, but then here it is a consolidation. It has to break out above this level for a flag. Okay, not right. So not right now. Still incomplete flag. Acha, motha flag you're talking about. Oh, okay. So he's saying this is the upward journey. This is the entire consolidation. This is the flag. And this is the breakout. Quite possible. Yes. Very good. Also like an up flag. Correct. Okay. Now in this case, what did I say? What is my price target? My first price target will be what? There's no first or second. What did I say? All-time high ka double. So what is the all-time high here? So all-time high, this is the all-time high that I achieved again, na? Correct or not? This was the first all-time high that it saw. And here it is almost 1681. On a very skeptical note also, we'll take it 1600. Rounding it to the previous 100. Ideally, it should be double of this. 3200. Ideally. See, again, I really feel this can happen. Okay. मला देऊ शकतोस तू मी दान देईन, पुण्य मला मिळेल. Okay, let's not go in. A lot of Marathi people will not understand what I'm talking. Okay, anyways, so just let me complete. Did I hit my all-time high here? Yes, and from here I should ideally see a multiplier of 2. Okay, what should be my time frame for this? 1 year. When did the stock cross this level? September 2019. So till September 2020, we have almost 9 months in hand. Okay, so this is what is a potential. Okay, so you can enjoy your Diwali maybe next time, but that does not mean you're going to put all your money here. Horrible planning. Okay, worst planning. So this is the breakout level only, na? 1600. They should be double, 3200. Flag is almost same, correct. So no, flag, what you do is you count from here to here. So this will be much higher target. This will be 600. This was 600 to 1600. So roughly 1000. And breakout, no, it will be a little bit lower. So 1000 from here. So 1600, 2600 will be the target in this case. Still 2600 is a target, even if it consider this in the up flag pattern. First you can book at 2600. And you can invite me for a party also if this happens. Okay, are you understanding this? Okay, doubt? It is not going to be a straight flag. So rod like a flag, it's not going to be like a flagpole straight. How can a stock go like this? It has to go like this only, na? So it's always like this pole. So pole is basically an uptrend. That's it. And the cloth of the flag is nothing but the sideways trend. No specific price patterns for that advertise. Okay, all patterns clear. Bearish patterns, you're going to tell me back to back how this will happen. Okay, I want everyone. Breakout above old resistance should happen. Old resistance is our lifetime high. Yeah, that's true. Generally, bearish targets are reached much faster because sellers, when they become aggressive, it will be like maddening. Like if I take 1 month to achieve 500 rupees target, that can be achieved in 1 week if it's on the downside. Because who sells is a question. All these big players sell. Always big insurance companies, big mutual fund houses, FIIs, all these guys are going to be the sellers. When they start selling, it is very hard to get out if you are on the long side. So what I suggest, if you get confidence, first I always suggest that plain equity segment only first. Okay, dire. Once you start getting confidence, you can start trading in Nifty or Bank Nifty. Choose either Nifty or Bank Nifty. Okay, why I'm telling Nifty or Bank Nifty? See, analyzing each and every stock pattern takes a lot of time. You might not have that much time. For a bearish trend, you have to only check 2 charts in that case, Nifty, Bank Nifty. And here, of course, both are in the F&O segment that I'm talking about. So can you even take a longer position? You need not cut it out in the intraday, na? You can take it for a 1 month call, 2 month, or even a 3 month time frame. Okay, so if you are taking a 2 months short side for Nifty, new admission. Which bird is that? First time I'm seeing this bird. कॅमेरा फिरव रे तिकडे, दाखव ना सगळ्यांना पटकन. अरे युनिक ऍडमिशन. Shape. Just look at the tail of that bird. Even the beak is beautiful. Oh, wow. Ala ka camera. Amazing. Have you zoomed in completely? Breakout sign. Okay. Adjust the camera. Okay. So, yeah. So I was talking about Nifty, Bank Nifty. You can track these two for sure and go in for the bearish patterns. Okay. So what can be good? Be bullish on few stocks and simultaneously you can also be bearish on Nifty. That is also possible. Why not? Hedging. You can do hedging. Okay. So quickly tell me. Huh? No, don't go into options right now. I will not suggest. Unless and until you know about options. Futures is different. Options is different. I'll give you a one-liner distinction between futures and options. Okay. If you are saying Nifty will go down and you sell a future, you're betting on what? You're betting on the price movement. Okay. That is future. If you're talking about options, you bet on the price movement also and time taken. So it might happen that you feel Nifty is going to go down. That is why you sell an option. Okay. But your target is not achieved in 1 month. It is achieved in 3 months. Still you will not get that much returns. You might also end up in losses. So there's a time decay concept in options. So you have to tell up or down and in how much time frame. So options are much difficult to trade in. Futures are comparatively easier. Now the problem is that futures requires a lot of margin. The margin money is pretty heavy. So for example, even if you want to trade in a one lot of Nifty, okay, right now Nifty is at 12,000, rounding it off. The lot size is 75. Do the math for me. This is 9 lakh. Cut 10%. 90,000 margin money roughly you should have to trade in one lot of Nifty. It's that big. Or you should have at least stocks more than 90,000, roughly let us say double of that, so that your broker allows you to enter into a lot without keeping hard cash. Hard cash in the sense without keeping actual cash in your account. It is that big. And options can be like even you can enter with 9,000 rupees also. But the chance of losing 9,000 is also very high. Okay. So always if you're wanting to go into F&O, I first prefer you should go in for paper trading. Paper trading number one. Then when you get a confidence, then you should go in for futures. And when you get a hold over futures, then maybe you can go in for options. And you can be an option seller. Option seller is very risky, number one. But take it from me, you will earn when you are an option seller. You'll earn like anything if you are an option seller. Even if it is limited, it's like an insurance company basically. Insurance company is in profit. It takes premium only this much, only this much, only this much, only this much. Okay, it collects premium. Outflow can be unlimited. Agreed. If someone claims, the amount can be big, but probability of a person claiming is very less. It's exactly the same logic for an option seller. Okay, so it is a great possibility that you'll earn a lot of money if you're an option seller. But of course, the flip side is you can also lose a lot of money if you're an option seller. So that is the last thing you would want to do in markets. Only when you're an absolute pro, you can go into that. Till then, avoid. Actually, when a very good big news comes in the market and when market goes like in the complete upward direction, option sellers are down and dusted at that point. Double. Distracting me. Okay. He wants to learn bearish patterns. Okay, write down next one, bearish patterns. And the first one is head and shoulder pattern. Okay, you are going to teach me head and shoulder. I am not going to teach you head and shoulder. Who can tell me? What will happen in head and shoulder? Same trend it has to be in number 1. Okay, you want to draw this or what? You can draw it like this. 1, 2, 3. But here last thing is you have to draw a candle again. Where it is breaking the neck. Draw the candle. This candle you have to draw. Okay? Yes? Who can tell me what should be my price target? How do I calculate X? This to this will be X. From the top of my head to this line, neckline will be X. What is my, where do I add this X? From the breakout of this neckline, I'm going to add this breakout candle. Okay, of course, this breakout is going to be on the lower side. This breakout is going to be on the lower side. So this is again X. I'm going to add up to that breakout. What is going to be my time target? Oh, sorry, not add, subtract. So let's take this example first. Let us say this is 0, this is 500. And assume this is 100. I know this is nowhere graphically correct, but just as an example quickly. X is 100. What should be my price target in our example? Very good. Price target will be, this breakout is 500, na? 500 minus X. What is X? X was 100. So it's going to be 400. Is this okay? Everyone absolutely clear with this? No need to write it down separately. Have you written this? Price target will be, quickly tell me, X. So basically the neckline minus X. And what will be the time target? Same. What time target? How will you calculate time target? Quickly tell me. First shoulder ka end from here till breakout candle divided by 3. Same. So this is going to be pretty quick. This number of candles by 3. Understood? Yes. Can we go on? Double top. Who can tell me what will happen with double top? Same again. Everyone, are we going to bet at this level? Yes, at the resistance level. Okay. How do we calculate X? Tell me. How do we calculate X? It has even jumped from the tree now. Okay, focus. How do we calculate X? Tell me quickly. From what to what? From resistance to the lower point. From resistance to the lower point. Again, let us assume this is 0, this is 500, let us say, and assume this is 100. 0, 500 and 100. How will I calculate my price target? Correct. So this will be 500, which is my neckline, minus X by 2. Correct. Where do I take a call? Here. When I see a big red candle, if I see a big red candle here at the support, sorry, at the resistance, then our case will be 500 minus what? Very quickly, what is X? 100, na? So it will be 50. So my target will be 450. Possibility number 1. What has happened? Can you check this? Like the resistance was honored. Can I say support was also broken simultaneously? Support was also broken simultaneously and with a big red candle. Sorry. Big red candle, but then followed again by green and red and green. But even this can be like x by 2, I guess. ये जितना अगर x है, this is for sure x by 2. Are you with me? So your x by 2, you can have a double opportunity to trade in a double top or double bottom. One when the resistance at the resistance point and one at the support point. Breakout. Is it exactly same mirror image? Can I go on? Yes. Down flag like we did yesterday. What will happen in a down flag? Do you remember how we drew the up flag? First there was a uptrend, then there was a consolidation, again there was a breakout. This is the breakout candle. Then how do we calculate this? Tell me. First we calculate this distance. Okay, let us say this is 100. Then my price target will be, because this is x na. What will be my price target? This only, same. My price target will be 100. But from where? From the breakout candle. Here. यहाँ से 100 ऊपर जाना चाहिए. It should be 100 here. What was the time target? From the start of the flag till breakout divided by 3. Assume this is 45. 45 candles, 45 days in between. Divided by 3 is equal to 15. This will be up flag that we have discussed yesterday. I guess you have drawn also yesterday. No need to draw it again. Can you tell me how a down flag will be like? Step number 1. What should be the criteria? Tell me, should be an uptrend or downtrend? Should be a downtrend. Then should be a consolidation followed by a breakout at the lower side. Now this is a red candle actually. Correct? What do you calculate? How do you calculate x? From the start of the down move till the consolidation phase, till the flag starts. Again, assume this is 100. This distance is 100. Then what will be my price target? So this is let us say level of 900 rupees and this is level of 1200 rupees. We are at this chart 0. Then what will happen? Tell me. What will be my price target? 900 minus x. So it will be from here. I have to say 900 minus x. X is 100. So it will be 800 is my price target. What will be my time target? From the start of the pole, basically here, let's say somewhere here, start of the pole is here, na? Till the breakout candle divided by 3. Done? So that was a down flag. I guess we are done. Thank you. Huh? Cup and handle is also one pattern, but there is no specific time target, price target for that. So it's like this. Like this. It's just that the breakout happens. Here, ideally it should go up a lot, but I tried to read out at least in 3-4 different books, they are giving different time and price targets. So if this is formed, it can be a On an average, you can expect same logic. Minimum that you can expect, I will tell you. What can be the minimum? Same logic of head and shoulder. Or same logic, I can say, is this like a triple top? Like a double top, it's like a triple top. So what can I say? If this is X, minimum I can expect, minimum is X by 2. Yes or no? If this is my breakout candle, the minimum I can expect is X by 2. Similar to double bottom. Very similar to double bottom. This can be price target number 1. What can be price target number 2? X. So if there was a downfall of 100, and here you can see a breakout candle in the cup and handle, minimum it should go up is, quickly tell me, first price target 1. Price target 1 will be, everyone? X by 2, that will be 50, na? Price target number 2 will be 100. So maybe you can book partial profits here, full profits here. Same logic. Okay, just to give you a quick wrap of what we did in our 10 days of technical analysis. In fact, I was having a word with him yesterday. He only told me that he had visited some class for technical analysis. How much did they charge? 6,000 rupees for 1 day or 2 days. 2 days, 6,000 rupees. Yes, 2 days, 21,000. Even whatever courses I have done. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not joking. Even I did 2 courses before I took this course. Just for, exactly. So like he said yesterday, that everyone will talk about what is the Bollinger Band, but no one will tell what is, I mean, what is standard deviation, or how does it come, where does it come from? No one will talk about that. I myself have paid 22,000 for one course, and I have paid 14,000 for one course, and a weekend course. Saturday, Sunday, 4-5 hours. Khatam. And one online training session which went for 3-4 days. For that, I guess I paid 12,000 rupees. So this is a very standard norm. Again, as I said, my main target is that knowledge should reach out to maximum number of people. That is why I tried to read a lot of books, attend various seminars, attend various training sessions. From that, I try to compile the best and then give it. So from day 1, if we just were to quickly understand, first we talked about types of candles. Just to give you a very short, I'm not talking even from concept number 1, otherwise I have to start from what is, okay, first actually we talked about types of charts. We talked about a line chart, we talked about a bar chart, and we talked about a candle chart. Then once we did the candle, then we talked about types of candles. Okay, 1, 2. In types of candles, we talked about bullish engulfing, we talked about bearish engulfing, we talked about morning star, we talked about evening star, we talked about hammer, we talked about inverted hammer, we talked about shooting star, and we talked about hanging man. You remember that? Shooting star, hanging man. Number 3, we talked about what are the types of trends. Wherein only 3 major trends: upward, downward, sideways. Correct? 4th point we talked about was indicators. And I tried to correlate the best possible indicators. Wherein we talked about moving average, MACD, here simple and exponential. Okay, MACD, RSI, Bollinger Bands, and Fibonacci. Okay, that can be shown on indoor trading view also. And last thing that we did was types of patterns. And in types of patterns, we did talk about head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, double top, double bottom, up flag, down flag. And last two were a little bit different. One was rounding bottom, and the last one was listing breakout. Good. So as a teacher, it gives me a lot of satisfaction. This is what I have covered in last 10 days. So I hope everyone is very clear with whatever we have taken. And every single time, I guess what we spent a lot of time was about practicals. Every single day we have seen practicals on this. So keep on doing more and more practicals. What I'm planning to do is, I have a website which has been very recently launched. I have not even told about this on YouTube as of now, which I will be announcing in this month only. RACHANA, RANADE.com. Here in this website, I have enabled blogs also. So what I plan to do is, I might talk about a chart, a specific stock in the blog, and then I might ask for comments wherein you can also post. Okay, so it will help you to gain more and more practice on that. There are many people who also are telling me that start a Telegram channel and keep on posting in that. Right now, I don't have that much team with me. I am adding more and more people into my team slowly and steadily. As and how I reach a specific level, I might start with the Telegram channel also. It will be somewhere in my name only. So searching will be easy. So you can just keep on your updates very much with the Telegram channel or with the YouTube channel. Anyways, I'm going to do that. I also talked about memberships, which I'm starting on YouTube also, wherein we'll be discussing that stock of the month and all that. So I feel the whole point is about doing more and more of practice, doing more and more of research. And now if you do this, like if you are putting majority of the indicators as a preset on indoor trading view, even if you spare every day only 15 minutes, and I don't think that is very difficult task. Every day sparing 15 minutes is very easy. Try to keep that. Have your own book. Have your own book. Okay. Where you write the date on which you took a call, the price at which you took a call, the reason why you took that call. Why? Why did you do that? Was it an up flag pattern? Was it an RSI MACD? Was it a Bollinger Band squeeze and then you are opening it up? And there itself you have to write down what is your time target, what is your price target, and what is your stop loss. Very important. If you're writing this down in a book, within a month or within higher side 6 months, you should be in a position to do it very confidently as compared to what you would do today. But I guess over the period of last 10 days also, everyone has started to understand that, I think this will go up. At least you are able to form an opinion. And when people ask why, you can't say, samara vatta hai, andar se lag raha hai. No, you are able to reason it out. Why you feel it that it'll go up. Okay, so this will come more and more with practice. Do keep on practicing. You still had a doubt? No? Okay. So I guess that is where we can end the recording and end the day. I hope you have enjoyed this batch. Say yes. Okay.